This is Shawn Bean. I'm back. Oshkosh Live, powered by Redbird Flight. I have gotten out of the Redbird booth. They set me loose out into the field. So I wandered over and saw the bright blue tents to wander into with the good people of Middle Tennessee State University. I am here with Jonathan, Aerospace Ambassador for MTSU. What's up, Jonathan?
Oh, not too much. I'm enjoying Oshkosh. Happy to be here, having a great time.
Great time. Just two guys with powerful beards here to talk aviation. So, Jonathan, let's do a little bit about your journey. Tell us a little bit how you got the bug and your education and growth through MTSU.
Yeah, so I was 16, 17 years old. Was really interested in getting interested into aviation, airplanes and all of that, and I was gifted a Discovery flight, so kind of introductory to flying a small airplane like the DA-40 standing behind us here. So we took off from that moment. I knew that was kind of caught that aviation bug that so many other people around Oshkosh here have, and I lived in Murfreesboro pretty much my entire life, and having a school like this in my backyard after catching this bug kind of seemed like a perfect fit to attend this great university.
Yeah. So tell us where you are in your journey as far as education. Have you moved on beyond that? Where are you at now in life?
So I'm going into my junior year in the professional pilot program. So we do offer 7 concentrations, but that's our most popular and the one I'm flying in. So I passed my instrument rating check ride about a month and a half ago.
Oh, congrats.
So, thank you. And I'll start my commercial certificate hopefully this fall. I start training for that.
Okay. Well, we have... Yeah, as you know, I think if anyone wants to know why there's a golf cart shortage in America, it's because they are all here. And I think I have found the coolest golf cart of all of them, Jonathan, which is obviously right behind us.
Right
here.
behind us.
You can't believe. Wait till you see this golf cart. Show us what we're looking at here, Jonathan.
So this is our Diamond DA-40 Diamond Star. This is our primary single-engine trainer for our professional pilot students. It is a single engine, like I said, mostly composite airframe structure, which makes it really light, and with the engine in it, also pretty fast. So we want to go around to the other side.
Yeah, let's go around.
We can check out a couple of things that make this aircraft so special.
No, I'm a relatively sizable dude. Is this really am I too large to fly this craft?
No, absolutely not. I'd say we're about the same height. I'm about 6'2", 6'3". I fit very comfortably in this. I know the canopy looks like it can be a little bit low, but I've never experienced any issues with it here.
So at what point in your education are you, as a student, or going to experience this? Like, where does this come into your education?
It can the flying portion of the professional pilot degree can take roots as early as your freshman year. Second semester is when our incoming freshmen will start working on either the private or instrument certificate, depending on a couple of caveats right there.
Okay.
So you'll start that flying portion then, and then hopefully every semester you'll complete a certificate that you're working on, and then move on to the next one the following semester.
Okay.
There.
Well, let's take a quick look. We actually have a young aviator to be here. Also, love the seat covers. My father-in-law drove a Nissan Z, and he had seat covers like this. He was the man. So anyway, very nice
seat covers, very soft.
So we're not get a look. We'll maybe get a chance to look inside here, but can you tell us what's happening inside the cockpit here?
Yeah, we can get a little bit closer here. Some of the things that make this aircraft so special and so easy to fly. Well, I guess situational awareness to fly is that it uses what's called the glass cockpit. Now, these screens that the camera is hopefully looking at right now is where they will read the instruments. So the 3 up top there are what is called round dial, steam gauge, sometimes analog instruments is what they're referred to as. Yeah. And a lot of primary single engine or trainer aircraft in general, or older aircraft in general, will fly primarily with these instruments and just those instruments. So what the MTSU and a lot of more modern aircraft are switching over to is the glass cockpit is what they're called. Now, this is the G1000 from Garmin. They have a tent over there. And this will consolidate all the same information that these instruments up here are reading, and much, much more, and make it much easier to read, easier to scan, increase your situational awareness, and give you more information than a typical round dial instrument would.
And what would you say, how many check bags, how many carry-ons with this?
With this, it has a useful load of about 600 pounds, so if your student instructor are weighing about 300, you could put about 300 pounds in the back-ish. So I've flown with...
I have a friend who's an former offensive lineman from Oklahoma State, so I could just go with him, right?
Probably just the two of you, maybe, depending on how much baggage you're bringing.
Thank you for letting us interrupt your lesson there. Thank you. Sorry to interrupt. Much appreciated. Thank you, Jonathan. Maybe you want to take a look from the front.
Yeah.
Super cool view here down the prop. Beautiful profile. Very cool. Now, is this something particularly that the school settled on? Like, are there variations to this craft as far as like when it comes to learning? Like, is this?
Yes. So there are a few variations of the Diamond DA-40, lots of different add-ons you can do, and I'm not an expert, but to my knowledge, the MTSU is going all out and purchasing every
If your colleagues along the way here, please let us know. Be happy to say hello. I'm going to go bother your man Andrew here in a minute.
Alrighty.
So we'll follow you, go around.
I have cornhole out here in the front, couple seating areas shaded that some of the professors and other up higher people than me
So
are
as we
sitting
head into
here.
the tent, any particular area, person we should start with? What do you think?
I think we could just start over here on the right with our alumni board.
All right.
So this right here, would you mind if we got in here? That's okay. So this is our alumni board. If when alumni come over here and say, "Oh, I graduated from the program," and blank.
Is Haley on here? Our guest from yesterday?
Haley
she on your alumni
yes,
board?
she's up.
Hey,
here,
there she is.
Congratulations. If she's not, then I apologize.
Haley.
But she's definitely in this picture right here.
Awesome.
So, yeah, they'll come in here and say, "Hey, I graduated in blank." We'll get their Polaroid taken. They'll get pinned up here with their year that they graduated and their name. And then they'll also get an MT Aerospace hat and special pin. So, alumni, if you're out there, come check us out. Come get your free merch.
What if there's somebody like me who maybe didn't graduate but would still like a pen and a sticker?
Oh, we might be able to slip something under the table.
Awesome.
But yeah, let's grab something for you right now.
Thank
you got
you
a
very
Redbird
much.
hat, we'll grab the MT hat.
Absolutely. So let's move on over here. Tell us what we're looking at here at the center table.
This center table is what they're calling the Don't Touch table.
Okay.
So this has a couple examples of what our unmanned aircraft system concentrations will be building and flying. So all three of these big drones right here, they are student made and they will make in our state-of-the-art unmanned aircraft systems lab on campus.
Sir, are you responsible for any of this work?
I am not. I'm actually with the maintenance program at MTSU there, so part of the maintenance management program there. So I'll be working on fixing the airplanes, anything like that. As for the drones, I know it's one of our quickest growing programs right now. He's actually a little more...
I mean, I just want to know, you're telling me you can help me get a personal pan pizza by drone?
He can.
Okay, all right. Tell us your name, gentlemen. Sir?
My name is Daryl Hickman, Jr.
Okay.
I'm the UAS Operations Manager at the MTSU, and this is some of the drones that we build at the school.
Awesome.
One of the first drones they built, like a box quad. It's pretty much a cardboard box with some balsa wood, and the student came up with the idea of using a pizza box instead of the cardboard box. Now, it's not as stationary, and it's a little cost effectiveness is not there, but it's something that possibly in the works later on.
Well, I mean, with the state of drones exploding, tell us how this is impacting the school and you. Like, what's your view on it from inside?
Every day we think you have something and it's like something new is coming out. So we're trying to evolve along with that and make sure when the students do leave the MTSU, they have all the tools they need to go forward from there.
Awesome. Man, I'm just looking around at all this cool stuff here. Anything else you want to show me? What we want to point out over here?
This is one of our, I would say our senior year class.
Okay.
Right here. This is one they build from scratch. We give them the 3D parts, they put everything together, but this drone can be flown from a laptop. Doesn't need a controller and all like that. They understand all the parts, they understand how it's made, understand the programming you need, and a lot of the stuff that we use is open source, so it's not like you have to pay for it. A lot of drone people are coming together, making open source products that we all can just build off of and grow from there. And with being 3D printing exploding like it is, you can build things like this, a Lego drone, and keep going from there.
Awesome. Well, if I could show this, when I went to college, this was what I was using my freshman year. So this is really where my education began. I was a film major, but they started us off easy.
Oh, of course.
So thank you so much. Again, to find more information about the program and what you got going, there's a cool place on Instagram or online for people to find more.
Unmanned aerial systems on YouTube and Instagram. I think we had those two.
Thank you so much for your time. All right, Jonathan, what else we got here? This is this is clearly the merch table.
This is one of our two merch tables, It's almost identical to the other one on the right that we passed by. We got some pens here because you never don't need something to write with.
Can I go ahead and get one of those? Thank you so much.
If you're interested in our program, you want to hear more about our aerospace program and the 7 concentrations we offer for undergrad and 3 for our postgraduate degrees, you can find out more about those. And also a QR code there if you want to take and scan to get to our website.
Okay.
We also have sunglasses because we know how it gets hot and bright here at AirVenture.
Again, can I get one?
Absolutely.
Thank
Take
you so much. That's sweet.
I'm wearing them right now. Quite
you look
comfortable
great.
indeed.
I see our man Andrew over here trying to sneak behind the camera, sir. We want to get you right here. This gentleman right here, responsible for marketing communications for Middle Tennessee State University. Thank you, Andrew, for a minute of your time. So if I could hand you the mic, well, I'll show the mic.
So many microphones.
Tell us, how do you market and how do you communicate all the cool things that are happening at your school, specifically around the aviation program?
Well, I mean, obviously you come to great events like EAA, and working with you guys to help get our message out has really been important. We have so many of our alums come to EAA and other major aviation events, so big-time programs go to big-time events, and we really want to represent and connect with our alums and also prospective employers, too, you know.
Jonathan, maybe a question for both of you. We were talking yesterday to your provost, and just beyond the aviation, just the vibe of the school, the student body. I'm also a big Blue Raider fan now. I don't know if I told you I'm kind of taking over that. Go Blue. Tell us a little bit about maybe Jonathan, you first, and then Andrew, the vibe of the school, what the community is like there at MTSU.
Oh, yeah. I love the community at MTSU. I'm meeting all kinds of great people there. We have events on campus. We have concerts every spring. There are lots of student organizations to get involved in and meet the other students that I'm in classes with, and getting to know them on a personal level has just been fantastic. And, I mean, you can't get much better than flying airplanes with people that you love talking to.
Yeah.
So.
Andrew, your thoughts on school?
Well, you know, pull my string. I'll talk to you all day about Middle Tennessee State University. It is the type of school that makes a difference in the trajectory of people's lives. We are named perfectly. We're in the middle of Tennessee, and a state university. We have a large in-state enrollment, but we've got signature programs like aerospace where we attract from all across the country. And because we are competitively one of the top 5 flight schools, public flight schools in the United States attached to a university. So that gives us volume. We've got a big fleet of training aircraft. Y'all talked about that.
Yeah.
And all that fun things. But it's really that student experience that Jonathan's talking about. Comprehensive university, 21,000 enrollment or so, but it doesn't feel that large.
Yeah.
Yeah, we break it down.
Flying Magazine is headquartered in Chattanooga, so maybe we could have a field trip, come over, you know, when school's back in session, see what's happening. Yeah, that'd be very cool. Well, Andrew Oppmann, Marketing and Communications for Middle Tennessee State University. Thanks so much for taking a minute.
Of course.
Jonathan, let's take one other walk back here. How are we doing on time? Is everything good here? We're still rolling? Okay, we're going to keep on moving. Hey, Jonathan, now that we've got a clear run at the aircraft, maybe we can get another quick look at it.
I think so.
You know, maybe you can give me the VIP here.
Go over through here. You can take a seat in it.
All right.
A little bit of a tight space. Everyone suck in.
Awesome.
I can hold your mic
all right,
for
buddy,
you, because you're going to need both hands.
You're going to make me look cool, and so is the camera's going to make me look cool. So you take that, but don't talk into both.
I won't. All right, so you're going to hop in. There's a step down here.
I'm going to put my merch down.
Of course, you don't want to break those.
Okay.
There's a step down there. There's a handle up here. Go ahead and grab onto the handle. It's kind of in here like this.
Yep.
Right there, and step up onto the wing. I promise you can hold you. It's made to do so. I had reservations at first, and then just lower yourself down to the seat. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly where I've sat for 100 or so some odd hours there.
All right.
Learning to fly this airplane.
Beautiful. So we're going to give you a chance to kind of step in here, maybe get another view. So again, Jonathan, tell me a little again, now that we're up close and personal, what we got cooking here.
Yeah, so this is, like I said, the cockpit of the DA-40 here. So it uses a stick control, which I much prefer to the classic yoke flying. It makes me kind of feel like a fighter pilot, although I've never been one before.
Yeah.
You have your engine controls down there. That's going to be your throttle, your propeller control, and then your mixture control. That's going to control different things for the engine and make sure you're operating at max efficiency. And then, as I said earlier, for these screens, those are the glass cockpit for the Garmin G1000, kind of consolidating all your instruments, your GPS, your engine instruments, and 2 easy to read, easy to scan screens that gives you very up-to-date information on the state of flight you're flying in.
Awesome. What about music? You know, as you bring boombox, tell me about how you're rocking the tunes when you're getting your hours.
We got to be careful when we're flying with music. We're talking to air traffic control. We don't want to miss anything, so it's perfect. The DA-40, at least some of them do. Some of the more advanced ones with the Garmin G1000s have Bluetooth capability that'll page it right to your headset. But also you can get Bluetooth headsets that'll just connect to your phone and talk. And what's great about those is that they'll cut out every time air traffic control's talking to you, so you won't miss a single word from them.
So tell me, what's the most beautiful view in all the hours you've logged in this thing back home, Murfreesboro? What's like the coolest view you've seen?
The coolest view I've seen, I was flying a cross-country flight to somewhere all the way in West Tennessee. It was about 100 miles in a straight line. And it was when I was doing my instrument training. So I went, and that's kind of how you train to fly through and above clouds without making visual reference to the ground.
Right.
So I flew above a cloud. There was a huge cloud layer beneath me and another huge one above me. So I was in this kind of pocket between these 2 clouds that I was in for 100 miles, and nobody up there but me and my instructor that was sitting with me, and it was an amazing experience.
Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm a sizable dude. Like this is fine.
Oh, absolutely. I've never had any problem fitting in it.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm going to hand this back to you.
All right.
Come on back down to earth.
Yep, the same way you came in.
look like a real pro.
Absolutely. You're
Cue
basically a
Top Gun
pilot
music.
now.
That's badass. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we are here with Jonathan, our aerospace ambassador for MTSU. Thank you so much
You're
for the
welcome.
tour,
Thank you.
for the free merch, for the introductions, for a walkthrough of this incredible plane. So check it out, Middle Tennessee State University. Really incredible aviation and drone program there. Congratulations on your continued journey, Jonathan. Thanks for taking time for us here today.
Absolutely.
Why don't we take a quick walk if we have a couple minutes? Let's take a quick look at the thoroughfare here. I'll take this from you. Let's just take a quick look since we still have a couple minutes. Want to show, I don't want to get you too far away. Real just quick look at the thoroughfare. We are here. It's about noon here on day 2 of Oshkosh Live here on Tuesday. You can see the crowd starting to pick up. I just got a heat advisory notification on my phone for Oshkosh to look out for temperatures upwards of 80 degrees over the next couple days. You know, I'm from Florida, and 80 degrees is what we call Christmas. So this is not a big deal. You're really not supposed to be wearing jeans at air shows. Should have worn something a little bit different, but not a big deal. But again, crowds starting to pile up. Golf cart palooza, people. Again, when you're out here, I'm hearing a lot of people talk about sunblock, hydration. It's very intense. Again, the grounds here are about 1,600 acres, and damn near all of it is filled with either aircraft, displays, tents, air shows, runways. So there's a lot of ground to cover. There are some tractors pulling trams. There are some golf carts taking people around, but really you're on foot. This is the Coachella of Class C airspace. So you're going to get a lot of people, a lot of revelry, and it's a pretty awesome scene here on day 2. So how are things looking back in the studio? We're going to throw it back to the Redbird booth. This is Shawn Bean with Oshkosh Live. Back to you.